Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome back to the channel. Where do I start? Oh. For those of you who don't know, last night, Tuesday, January 18th, 2022, all right, I attended my very first Tool concert in Anaheim at the Honda Center, the Anaheim Pond. Lord have mercy. You know, when people, for those of you who know, at the end of this video, I'll leave my playlist for Tool of songs I've reacted to. And you know, when people, every time I would do a reaction video and people would comment and say, Tool is such an experience. You know, I know what an experience is, but this was just a whole nother level. A whole nother level, y'all. Let me give a shout out to all the band members. Brother Justin, Adam, Danny, Maynard. Whatever I say in this video will not justify what I seen. All right. So, went by myself, just me, myself, and I. My in-laws are still in town. So I told my wife, I said, you can go ahead and just stay here. It's all good, you know. And when I got there, you know, there were signs saying that you could not record. And I remember like working events like that when I used to work at the Staples Center. Even when I recently went to the Joe Coy stand-up, you know, you can't record. But at the end of the concert, like when they were doing like their last songs or whatever, Maynard was like, by the way, it's cool that you guys can go ahead and record. So that's what I had posted on my Tool live video when I went live. I just decided, I said, I'm gonna just go live or whatever. Because I didn't want this video to potentially get blocked if I was to add any music or anything. But they had, because they let us record. It was fine. And just to let you know, my video that I did got claimed for ABBA Dancing Queen, not Tool. That Tool live video I posted, it got claimed for ABBA, not Tool. I said, ain't this about nothing? But when I first got there, it was like, I don't know, man, I had this feeling going through my body because I was just trying to take it all in as far as, you know, what I've reacted to. And I believe most of my reaction was lyric videos, because people were saying that the videos are kind of like out there. You as doing a reaction, it might be kind of hard to understand. So, you know, a lot of people kept saying just react to the lyric videos. So visually, I was kind of like, you know, waiting to see what I was going to see. Um, whew. Shout out to the No Simple Road podcast. Um, love you guys, man. You tried to warn me. I was like, all right, I'm ready. No. Oh no. Listen. So I was trying to learn, you guys. I was trying to learn, and I said, let me see if I can find a set list, and I found it, but I kind of found it like a little later. But it was all good though. So got there, went to my seat, found out I was in the wrong seat. I was sitting there for about a good 35, 40 minutes. But this was before like the show started. It was still the opening act. Then some guy showed up for his seat and they were like, oh, you're on this side. So I had to tell the people, excuse me. I was like, well, don't worry. I won't be getting up because I wasn't going to move. But got in there. Then the lights went low, went dark. Boom. Everybody start going crazy. Now, let me jump a little forward because what I found that was so crazy, cool, and just so dope, man, was that after every song they performed, the crowd was cheering. Like, think about whatever your greatest sports moment might be. Like, think about your team and if they hit a winning field goal or game winning touchdown or a buzzer beating basketball shot or if it was a home run or whatever that was, the crowd was louder than that after every song. It wasn't like a cheer, your normal cheer. It was almost like a roar. I was like, what the hell? Like after every song, it just roar. I was like, yo. I mean, when it happened, my eyes got big and I looked behind me and I made eye contact with this dude and he went like this. He said, he looked at me and like yeah. It's almost if he could tell that this was my first time there. Cause it was like, yeah, I was like, and he said, like, yeah, brother, it goes down. I was just like, that is incredible. And Brother Maynard, he really likes to showcase the music. So I was like, where is he? Sorry, back up. First of all, they had these brothers in this big ass shower curtain looking thing. It was like, man, they were like just in this big thing and it looked like a shower curtain. They were behind it. You had the two guitars right here. All right. And then I'm where Danny is in the back. And then Maynard's like up here. And at first I didn't see him. And then I was like, oh, so he's just in a backpack. I just saw that spiky mohawk. And brother, I couldn't see what jersey Danny had on. But you saw them arms, boy. You saw them, boy, you saw them arms going. But man, one of the dopest moments, and I apologize because I'm trying to remember the song, but for those of you who know, y'all know. I don't know if it was Push It or The Grudge. I can't remember, but it was a part where Cause the visuals, man, were insane. Insane. It was a part where they were playing and the lights like went through the crowd. They like went up, like they started at the bottom of the stage and the lights came up into the crowd like that. And I'm so busy looking up at the lights, and then they were like, boom! They like it was as loud, and they hit the drums, boom! And my eyes went back quick, and brother Danny looked like he was playing in some damn lava inside a damn volcano or something. Like it was this stuff oozing, and you look at him and he's just going. It looked like he was in, like, if you was on a helicopter and you got as close as you could and you could see inside the volcano where all the lava is at. But his brother was just playing. I was like, what the hell? Because it was like, I felt set up. It was like they tricked me. Like the lights went up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Over and through the crowd. And I'm just like, dude. And I'm like, he's like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, man, this dude is in some lava. He's in some damn lava. And then it was one point, it was this dude, these two guys in front of me, man. They had fixed their mask, right? Like, so another thing, probably for the first 7 songs, I was standing up. I got bad knees, bad back. I was up. Everybody was up. Oh, wasn't no sitting night. Soon as the lights went low, we all were up. Just standing up. You know, and I was like looking at everybody. Cause I remember when I did my live video, people were saying, man, everybody's on their cell phones. Nobody's like bobbing their head or nothing. Dude, that was the only time they had well, some people were like being sneaky, but towards the end, that was the only time people were allowed to record. So they were trying to get some footage. But up until that point, everybody was just everybody was moving, man. You know, singing the lyrics, everything. Really enjoying the show. But these two dudes in front of me put their masks, they adjusted their masks kind of like in sync, like almost at the same time for some reason. Because they were drinking, people were smoking, so they had their masks down, but like they put their masks back. And to me, from where my view was behind them, it looked like they put glasses on. And as soon as they adjusted their mask and I was looking at the screen, this damn head, bruh, this head came towards the screen. And like a hand went and would slice the forehead. And the head is still coming, and the eye was open on the forehead. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And in my mind, I started looking around, because I was like, are we supposed to have 3D glasses? Because that head kept coming to the damn screen. And I was looking, I had really good seats. Really good seats. But the way that head was coming, I found myself like leaning back. Because it did it like 3 times. And I was like, man, these visuals are crazy. That just a little hand just kept slicing it every time. And the eye would pop up. And that thing was just coming to the screen. I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? And then they trying to remember everything. It was so much. Can you hear the excitement? It was so much. I was next to this couple who was really, really cool. Because I was when I was trying to find the set list, and I had let them know that this was my first time here. Like during intermission, I had said, I had showed them like, yeah, I was telling them I do reactions, but this is my first time actually being here. Shout out to them for the subscribing. But I was like, people tried to tell me, and I think the girl boyfriend or husband, I don't know if they're married or not, but I think she said this was like his 11th time seeing Tool. But I can't remember, but I was telling them, like, people were trying to tell me how crazy of a experience it is, as far as like it's nothing like you've ever seen. But at the same time, it's hard to explain. Like, it's just one of them things, like, if you're trying to tell somebody, just grab them by the shoulders and say, you're coming to the next damn show with me. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I've been reacting to lyric videos. But when I saw when it first started, and I seen like this face octopus looking thing that was in, like, you know, because they had like that shower curtain thing in the front, but you could still see them. It was like a clear shower curtain, and whatever was playing on the screen will be in the front of that shower curtain too. And it was like this. You ever see that old movie Basket Case where that dude had the thing on the side? Kind of, that face kind of remind me of that. It was coming on the screen real slow, and the eyes were open, and it was just like, and then I think it came back around. And when that was the first thing, and you could hear the drums, and I was just like, oh shit. Cause I just was picturing my first reaction with the headphones, and like, it's a lyric video. So I'm like, I'm listening, and the drums just sound. Shout out to brother Danny. Shout out to that brother, because man, the sound quality in there was crazy good. Like, I was standing up, we all were, but I like, the outside part of my knee was like still touching my chair, and literally my chair was vibrating. I could feel the sound in my chair, in my chest, because like, as they were playing, whether it was a guitar or the drums, the lights matched the sound. So every time Danny would go, dun, dun, the lights were like, dun, dun. You know what I mean? Or the guitar, like, dun, 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 the lights are dun, 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 dun. Or Maynard, when he would, whatever's on the screen, it was some type of Little Shop of Horror looking thing. That sucker said, I was like, I was tripping out. The visuals were crazy, man. And Danny did a little short drum solo, and they had that brother looking like some damn tie-dye came to life. His brother like an octopus. He was playing. You saw him. But if you looked at the screen, they had him like in this little circle where his arms would look all connected. It was crazy, man. Crazy. Oh, and brother, let me get his name right. Cause brother Justin, shout out to him, cause I gotta show y'all this. This brother was like, when Danny would play the drums, and they were kind of like in sync with each other. Danny would play the drums, and whatever Danny would play, Justin was playing his guitar, but it was like they were in sync with each other. This brother was like, dun 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 dun. Then I saw him hunch over one time like that. I was like, man, this brother is going off. And then Maynard, but I don't know if he wanted to audition for the next Spider-Man movie. Because this brother, I was like, I hear him, but where is he at? Where the hell did he go? Because this brother was like, I looked up on that stage. Oh, my knees are bad. This brother was up there like this with that mic. Inside. This brother was like, he kept doing this right here. Brother was like this. I'm like, damn, this brother, ain't you like in your 50s? He was just bent, crouched like this. I seen him. He was leaned over. I was like, man, it's crazy because, like, you know, to see, I've seen some videos, live performance, and I just love when the guitarists, when they like that, I love that. I love that when they do that. But every song had a story. Every song had a purpose. You know, like I said, when I went to Dead and Company, the experience was, it was so incredible and so different from what I've ever seen. But watching Tool, I was trying to find a word. My stomach said, Drew. I was overwhelmed with greatness. If that sound right. Overwhelmed. Cause like, it was like every song they did was like a gift. Here. Take this, young man. Like, and I kept trying to like look at them, look at the crowd, because I wanted to see how everybody experienced them. You know, how everybody was cool. It was only one guy who had to get his ass carried up out of there because he was like super drunk. But everybody in my section, somebody like 4 rows down just said, out of nowhere, he said, Raw. He did it twice. Raw. And then the guy behind him had his hair down. He was just like, and that hair was just going. You know, I love that because I got to see how people had their different experience. I was pretty chill. I was standing up. I had my hands in my hoodie and I was just bobbing my head like this because I was really trying to take it all in and experience it and really live in that moment. You know, I was just visually, man, blown away by everything that was showing up on that screen. I literally thought like, damn, you know how you go to Disneyland and a certain ride you're supposed to grab your 3D glasses. That's how I felt. I was like, damn, did I forget my glasses? I really had to look around because some stuff on the screen, not saying it was blurry or nothing, but like the shit just felt like it was gonna jump out. But you know, I know when they performed Hooker with a, you know what, that was the one that I really, really like. All of them, because it's been a while since I reacted to Tool, but visually, I knew that was that song, because it was a lot of songs I really couldn't hear Maynard as clear, like as far as lyrically. You could hear his voice, the range, but sometimes it was hard to hear what he was actually saying. That's why I was glad I had the set list. But when they performed Hooker with a You Know What, it had a hotel, it had some legs, so I knew that was that one. But it was just so great, man, just to finally get there and see them. I know brother Adam, he had a guitar solo. They had the spotlight on him, and him and Justin, man, the chemistry, how they played off each other was so great. And you had Danny right in the middle. It was just like I was looking, I seen Maynard. He was crouched down. Something happened, and he disappeared. Then he was on that side, kind of leaning, lunging to the mic, and I'm just like, man, all of that. And then they opened that shower curtain. And man, then the stuff I felt like it was on when you put that virtual things on, it felt like that. Like it's like they were taking us through. I don't even know what I was seeing, y'all. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was there. I ain't crazy. I saw what I seen. I seen what I saw. They were like, I felt like I was going on a ride, and they were like taking us through. I don't know if it was snow. It looked like an ice octopus frozen in snow with diamonds on it. I don't know, but it was crazy, man. I know I was trying to explain this, but I was overwhelmed with greatness. I knew it was gonna be top notch, top tier excellence, and it surpassed that by 100 million miles. You know what I mean? You take that along with the crowd and how everybody was. That's what I was saying, man, when I did that live video and people were like, everybody got their phones, nobody's dancing. I'm like, dude, relax. All right, just chill. Everybody was. You had to be there. And if you know, you know. Because I seen some comments, people were like, he allowed you to record the last song. But what a great experience, man. Shout out to all the Tool. Is it the Tool Army? Is that, I forgot. But shout out to everybody, because you guys are letting me know that I needed to get to a show. And I said, I'm going to keep my word. I'm going to go, because it's just one of them things where I'm trying to, if possible, I'm trying to see everybody that I've reacted to. Even if I'm going by myself, it don't matter. You know what I mean? But this experience was insane. Insane, man. I'm just so blown away by all the visuals and the sound quality, man. How all the instruments will match the lights the way they did. I mean, some of the lights were bright. Like, I was like, whoa. I had to put my head down, because like I was like, damn, that's bright. You know what I mean? And every time, like, I love the part when Maynard would sing with the lights. Every time he just, and the lights would just go. You're like, damn, it really makes you feel, the band's vibe, and then hearing the crowd just cheer, like, yeah, I was like, damn, man, I'm like, it sound like a game-winning shot, like for the championship, or a game-winning score for any sport you think of. It was so loud after every single song. Oh, what a great time. What a great time. It's again, doing these reactions are great. All right, listening to this music. But boy, being there is a whole nother ball game. Whole nother ball game. You really, like, I love Tool. I think they're great. But now these motherfuckers are immortal. Yo, that was insane, man. Insane. Trying to see what else. like I said, when I watched Dead and Company, like these were the same but different at the same time. As far as I was grateful when I went and seen Dan come, I was overwhelmed with happiness. And this one, I was overwhelmed with greatness. You know what I mean? Like I was just like it was some points where I just found myself. I was like, you know, when you be like, I go, damn, okay, so yeah. I just kept after every song. I was just like this, like yo. I found myself saying yo to myself like 7 times, and like nobody. I don't think nobody heard me. I was like yo. You know when you want to tell somebody something like yo, you got to see this. I was saying it to myself as if I wasn't there. Like I was talking to my inner self, saying, "Bruh, like, are you understanding what you're seeing right now?" Oh man, but yeah, um, every song was great. Um, like I said, every song had a purpose. Every song was epic. Um, it was great, man. Brother Maynard's funny, making jokes about In and Out, and he said he's like, I'm such a jackass because he's running around like he's 37 when he's almost, or he's 57 years old. You know, you forget how I was like, I forget how old these brothers are because they just, you know, when you see them moving and grooving, man, it's like this was incredible. But like I said, every song was just, the sound quality was amazing, man. But I'll end the video right here. If I missed anything as far as like questions y'all wanted or things y'all wanted to know, please comment. I'll try to be in the comments as much as possible. Where we at? 34 minutes. But yeah, wow. I would definitely see them again, but I would have to bring somebody with me because I need this. Just it needs to be shared. You know what I mean? Like somebody else has to see this. Crazy. Damn. But all right, hey, that's my recap. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to the band. Shout out to No Simple Road, my family, brother Aaron Apple, sister Mel. Appreciate y'all. I made it. I did it, y'all. I did it. All right, so peace out. I gotta go edit this thing. See y'all in the video.